Hello, I'm Ruth from Reading Libraries. Today I'm going to read you a story called Dilly The Donkey, and it's written by Elli Woollard and it's illustrated by Steven Lenton and it's published by Macmillan's Children's Books. We're reading it with their kind permission. On a track by the sand, in a spice-scented land, where the breezes blew beautifully cool, Dilly the donkey, little and wonky, carted the children to school. She limped, she was bent, but she sang as she went, hee-haw, hee-haw, through the town. She loved it a lot, trip-trot, till her owner came up with a frown.
"You're plodding and slow and quite old, don't you know, and besides you sound noisy and coarse, and since that's the case I will buy in your place a most wonderful, winsome young horse."
The horse started dancing and preening and prancing. She hurried and scurried and skipped, while the donkey went fumbling and stumbling and tumbling. She hobbled and wobbled and tripped.
"You're quite a disaster. Move faster,
the owner said, shaking his head. So the horse pulled the cart, looking stylish and smart, while poor Dilly was shoved in a shed. "It's really not fair," she wailed in despair. "Be useful, I'm sure that I could. Yet I'm wonky and grey, I've a horrible bray, so maybe I'm simply no good." But later that night, with the moon beaming bright, came two robbers who muttered, "Oh ho, when the coast is all clear, let's come robbing, my dear. We will steal that new horse for our show. She will daintily dance, she will prettily prance, and scamper and skitter and skip. We'll work her all day, and she'll do as we say. If not, we will show her the whip." As the thieves slipped away, Dilly stirred in the hay, and she stared at the stars in great awe. "I'm wonky and small, but perhaps after all I can help. Hee-haw, hee-haw." And so in the morning she gave out a warning, a terrible ear-splitting bray. But the owner just laughed.
"Oh, Dilly, you're daft. Hee-haw, is that all you can say?"
The next day at 10 she tried once again. She wrote a short note in the sand. "Robbers, there's proof," she wrote with a hoof. But her owner did not understand. So desperate, alone, she found an old phone and she dialed 999 for a cop. Yet nobody came when she brayed out her name, and she fell to the floor with a flop. I tried, Dilly cried, "but now it's too late, there's no hope." And the robbers came back when the skies turned to black, and they cut with a snap the mare's rope. "Oh ho," they yelled, "let's go," they yelled, as they chortled and chuckled with glee. "With this horse in our show, our money will flow. Oh, how beautifully rich we'll soon be." The horse, of course, went clippity-clop as the robbers rode off down the street, while Dilly the donkey, little and wonky, followed on faltering feet. "Aha!" they cheered. "Aha!" they jeered. "We've brilliantly beaten the law." But then, round a bend, their hair stood on end. "Nay-naw, nay-naw, nay-naw." they shrieked. Police, they squeaked. And into the darkness they ran. Yes, shouted Dilly, I'm not simply silly. Be useful? Of course, yes I can. Her owner said, Wow, did you do that? How? Oh, Dilly, you're ever so clever. But still, little donkey, you're slow and you're wonky. I simply can't keep you forever. You're smart and you're brave, he said as he gave her a medal that glimmered like gold. But now, Dilly dear, I must make this clear. You're not staying here. You've been sold. On a track, by the sand, in a spice-scented land, where the waves wash the shimmering shore, Dilly the donkey, little and wonky, doesn't pull carts anymore. She slips and she slows, but she sings as she goes, her bray ringing out through the peace, and she loves it a lot. Trot, trot. Now she works for the chief of police. Poor old Dilly the donkey. The birds in my garden are all cheering that she managed to get a new job working for the police. Take care, everybody. See you soon.